What's up guys, XHOUNDISHx here, and today I wanted to take a quick look at the SHINOBU'S VOW, the new exotic gauntlets for the hunter inside of Rise of Iron. So these are for the Blade Dancer subclass and affect skip grenades specifically. The exotic bonus new tricks reads, improves skip grenade and you gain an additional skip grenade charge. So this is a double nade exotic for starters, which are generally pretty great for PvP, but what is an improved skip grenade? Well, firstly, these things make skip grenades more aggressive, they'll track targets faster, so the skips themselves will swarm the target when they track at a much higher speed than without the SHINOBU'S VOW, where they tend to swarm for a little longer before they home in on the target. And secondly, you also have an additional seeker inside of the swarm, so normal skip grenades will have 4 seeking elements, but SHINOBU'S VOW will grant 1 more, which of course is great for all around damage, either accumulating with other rounds or simply giving you the opportunity to hit more tags on a moving target. But how effective are they in PvP? Well, it's pretty noticeable. Firstly, having a double grenade charge is all around fantastic in the Crucible. Double grenade charge exotics have always been pretty popular for PvP throughout the game, so things like Armamentarium or young Ahamkara's Spine, for example. This is the first exotic with this capability available for the Blade Dancer, so that's a strong point. The skip grenade performance itself is pretty good with these gauntlets. The more aggressive seekers improve the time to kill in some situations because they'll tag opponents faster in close range. In very confined spaces, I feel like sometimes trackers will move so fast that they discharge more regularly on surfaces around the target, but this is a pretty tiny trade-off considering the benefits you'll see in other engagements and the increased delay that you'd see without these gauntlets on. In more open gunfights with wider lines of sight, these things are pretty strong. You can throw a grenade into an engagement as you gunfight and finish targets off with a few shots, or of course you can hit a few shots and then chase the target away from an area for both zone control and suppression, as well as getting kills. Running a hand cannon in particular, it's so easy to hit crit shots and then finish up with a grenade similar to axiom bolts. You'll get a lot of ranged kills as well as post-mortems because they do take some time to engage. Being able to push someone away from a space though is also very valuable in some situations. Of course, these benefits are intrinsic to the way that skip grenades perform, but SHINOBU'S VOW make them far more consistent in terms of damage and tracking, as well as giving you 2 charges, so all around the benefits are pretty good. If we compare them to something like incendiary grenades or lightning grenades, which do damage very quickly, skips do take some time to hit targets, which is a drawback in some situations. SHINOBU'S VOW won't entirely change that, but having more aggressive tracking certainly helps to speed things up. You'll also see more damage both because of the speed that they move, but also because of the extra seeker gained with the Gauntlets exotic bonus. But are they worth using? Well, that really depends on you. If you use skip grenades consistently on the subclass and make a lot of kills with them, then they'll totally be worth considering. You do have options like Tarantella, which will gain you your super and grenades faster, so if you like to stick people and you don't use skip grenades, or you want to gain your supers fast in Trials of Osiris for example, then Tarantella could remain the better option. You also have boots like Bones of Ao, which can be tough to live without if you're used to having at least 3 jumps or don't like blink jumps. The exotics I've mentioned really pull their weight on this subclass, so it depends on your playstyle and what you're willing to compromise on. Either way, it's safe to say that SHINOBU'S VOW are certainly a top tier option for PvP Blade Dancers on the whole. So there you go guys, these are my thoughts on the SHINOBU'S VOW. Pretty great gauntlets for a hunter inside of PvP. So let me know down below if you've been rocking these on your Blade Dancer, or if you prefer the other exotics available. That would be interesting to read in the comments below. But if you have enjoyed the video, a like is always appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe for a lot more Destiny and Rise of Iron content. But whatever you get up to, you guys have an awesome day.